What up guys, it's Franalations here. I got a really special shoe to show you guys today, but before I do, I know some of you might know that I collected Nintendo stuff before I collected shoes. I was always a really big fan of Pokemon. Still have the booklet and the original game. These came out before the American Red and Blue version came out, so I was playing this, I want to say back in like 4th or 5th grade, something like that. When the new one came out, I went ahead and picked it up. Haven't really touched it that much, but yeah, basically, I'm still a fan of Nintendo and Pokemon in general. Right here, we got an Air Force 1 with the Fang Tay tag on it. Size 6. On there, it should say my name, Fran Marcello. The extra laces on these are red with the silver tips. Got the little Fang Tay tag that came on each of the shoes, and at the bottom it says Air Force 1 VIP inspired. Lastly, this Nike Sportswear dog tag that says Franalations on it. So let's get into the shoe. These are the Pikachu inspired Air Force 1s, Bespokes. My first Bespokes I've done, probably not my last. Inside of them, let's see if I can get this out. You've got the Nike Sportswear shoe trees, 21 Mercer on that side. So yeah, really nice. Even better than I expected them, to be honest. Definitely shout outs to Izzy. He's the guy there at the Bespoke department. He helps you, design the shoes, explain why certain things might work and certain things might not work. Going in there, I had two ideas. Pikachu and Zoolander as inspirations for the shoes. He said it'd be a lot easier to portray Pikachu than a Zoolander inspired shoe, so that's why I went with this. Yep, time to get into the materials. Around the toe box, I used a yellow patent leather, which leads up to the eyelets, and it also has a yellow patent leather. The swoosh is a yellow patent leather with a light blue 3M going around it. And that's supposed to represent like the electricity coming off of Pikachu. The bottom two eyelets are red, and that's supposed to be for his cheeks. In the back here, he has brown stripes on his back, so on that back panel I put the brown suede. To even it out, I also put it on the toe box. The tip of his tail is black, so the back of the shoe is black suede. Now, when I had first designed the shoe, I also had black suede on the side panel right here. Apparently, there was a factory mess up, and it's black leather instead. Now, I had the option to switch it out, but when I looked at it, to me, it made more sense with the black leather. It separates the patent leather and the suede, and it worked out really nice for me. That same 3M that's around the swoosh is also on this back panel right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I have light blue stitching on the brown suede right there. So that's where all the blue evens out. There's also blue stitching on the yellow midsole. Izzy had recommended at first going with the white midsole, but I definitely knew I wanted to keep it yellow, keep it all looking like Pikachu. You gotta love the gum bottom, so I went with it. The red air right there is supposed to match the eyelets, which are his cheeks, and then lastly that streak of blue. Another thing about the shoe, the tongue is pink suede, and there's no Nike tag on it. The inside is also pink suede. Now the reason being is, if you were to look at pictures online of Pikachu, he's almost always smiling, and his tongue is almost always out. So that's supposed to be like his mouth and whatnot. Really nice. The eyelets added up, the lace locks added up, say Pikachu. Lastly, when I was in there, one of the most recent materials they added was the backing of a sweater. So like the inside material of a sweater. I put that inside the shoe just to add more comfort. So all of it is either the inside of the sweater material or suede on the inside. Really comfortable. They look amazing on feet. And I'll go ahead and show you that right now. Alright, here's a look at the Pikachu Air Force 1 Bespokes I made on feet. When I first got into shoes, what always caught my eye was a good mix of colors and materials. And on the colors, usually colors you wouldn't normally see together. And I definitely feel like I accomplished that with these, as well as taking the inspiration off of a show I grew up on and a video game I loved. Alright guys, go ahead in the comments, tell me what you think about these. I definitely do plan on doing more bespokes at some point. Maybe you guys might have good ideas for what I should inspire the shoes off of. Anyways, make sure as always to check out superkicks.com, the only place you can search up to 40 different shoe stores for legit shoes. One last comment I wanted to throw in on here. For anyone that's following me on Twitter, they would have already seen this post. But yeah, not even a Master Ball will help you catch these ones. So yeah, pretty happy about these shoes, guys, and tell me what you think about them. Alright guys, peace.